So I'm Master of Hyrule along with DeAndre, Extreme Venom, and King of Heart, and we're going to talk about. Shut up. We're going to talk about Twilight Princess. There's a rumor going out they're going to remake it for the new 3DS. What are your thoughts on this so far?
Can I go first?
Yes.
It should not happen. It's too soon. It doesn't need a remake right now. Plus, for the 3DS, there's nothing that it can improve it for graphics. There's nothing that Nintendo ever improves overall. So far, they just like to add fishing, apparently, and mirror everything, but that's already been done for the Wii version of it. So there's no point of even having a remake for it. That's all I gotta say for now. I'll come back to it.
I don't know. We already got Majora's Mask coming out, which is coming out tomorrow. Actually, not even tomorrow. It's like in a few hours for the midnight release.
Oh right, midnight release.
Yeah. We already had Wind Waker get remade. Ocarina of Time just got remade. Do we really want to see another Zelda remake like right now? I mean, maybe they should do maybe Super Mario 64. No, wait, they already did Super Mario 64.
You're thinking Super
maybe
Mario Sunshine.
Maybe Sunshine remake.
They should bring Mario Galaxy to new 3DS. That's what they should do.
Yes.
I know they're working on Star Fox too, so we'll get a new one this year, next year. But yeah, going back on topic. Then again, they just made Xenoblade Chronicles for the Wii a couple years ago, and now they're porting it over for the new 3DS. It's actually, I think it loses a little bit of quality. I'm not totally
Yeah, the graphics are a little lower, but it was a smart decision to bring it to new 3DS.
Yeah. So we could possibly see it coming to the 3DS, but I think it's too soon for another Zelda game. Even though I'm a big Zelda fan myself, I still think it's kind of too soon for another Zelda remake.
I wouldn't say too soon for a Zelda remake, but not Twilight Princess. We would need something for 2016, but Twilight Princess just doesn't fit right now.
It seems to be the years. Sorry.
We just got a GameCube and a Wii back to back. That's two of the same game at the same time. It's just, we don't need a third Twilight Princess. That's too much.
Oh yeah, that's right. Twilight Princess Twilight Princess came out for the GameCube and Wii, but it was first out on the Wii November 2006, and then it came out December 2006 for the GameCube, I believe. Like, just to sell it. I mean, it would look nice for a handheld, but I don't know. I just don't see it really happening. This is only a rumor, though, and let's see, what was it posted by? It was basically rumored by GameStop employees who talked to a Nintendo representative. So basically, when they visited GameStop, they end up spewing out a little bit of rumors about it, but it could also be fake rumors. So it's not like a full thing.
Mm-hmm.
If it in 2017 though, I'll be okay with maybe it being on the 3DS, but I'd rather see Twilight Princess remade for the next system, like after the Wii U. That way they can really enhance the graphics.
Yeah. Would anybody want to see it? People rather see probably Twilight Princess on the HD, like a Wii U, not a toned down version of the 3DS. Extreme, you have anything to say?
Oh yeah, So in terms of like, alright, so like in terms of first, would I want it? Me personally, I do agree with like it might be a little too early for another remake since Majora's Mask 3D like is just coming out and like whatnot, and plus we already have a ton of like Zelda remakes in general. But at the same time, I think it'd be cool to have like a big console Zelda game on the 3DS, and it could really show off like the power of the new 3DS, I suppose. Um, but at the same time, in terms of probability, I don't think it's gonna happen. Like even if it was cool, even if it was like profitable, I don't think they're gonna do it. I think it's just a rumor. It seems a little like kind of out of left field for them to do it. But like I personally would enjoy it probably just because I like having like big games on a mobile device. It's just kind of like not phones, but like a 3DS or something like that. It's just kind of interesting to me. But I don't think they're gonna do it definitely, and if they do, they'll probably hold off for a while.
In a sense, Twilight was that. In a sense, Twilight Princess wasn't a big game. I mean, it did sell a lot, and it was really more of a realistic kind of game, which I was kind of hoping they would do that kind of realistic style for other games. But the thing is, there was they were lacking a lot of stuff in Twilight Princess, so
No.
a lot of people were disappointed about that. I mean, more people were like really bugging Nintendo for Majora's Mask right after Ocarina of Time came out, even though Nintendo said themselves they had plans to make Majora's Mask. They just wanted to hold out on it.
Actually, they were working on it. They just wanted to keep it a secret. Based on all the facts I heard around the net.
I just knew Nintendo was doing something like before we even bugged them about it.
I mean, they could be working on Twilight Princess like little bits here and there, but if they are going to be working on it, it's not going to happen for 2016.
If it did happen this year, it would definitely be the year of Zelda, because we got Majora's Mask, Zelda U, and then if they actually had this game come out. Oh yeah, Hyrule Warriors. Wait, that was last year though. But still could be considered this year. Actually,
But it was within a year's time span, though.
Yeah, and Hyrule Warriors keeps on growing.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I still have to beat the game. I have some videos I would like to do on it.
If for the year of the Zelda, I think DLC would probably be best. Maybe Zelda U DLC or something DLC to celebrate the history of Zelda. I'm thinking like HD bosses from throughout the series. That would be a cool way to celebrate it.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you have anything else to say?
I got a slightly different topic that can relate to it a bit. I'm thinking 2017 we're gonna get a new console, and they're gonna possibly launch a new Zelda game at that year. Unlike the Wii U, which had no Zelda game. When the Wii had a Zelda game, it flew right off the shelves. So I'm thinking they're gonna prepare a Zelda game for 2017. And like I said, maybe that could be Twilight Princess again.
Yeah.
They could. They're definitely. Well, actually, I shouldn't say definitely, but their plan is to make Zelda U come out this year. I'm hoping there is no delay. I'll punch Nintendo if they do. Actually, I won't. It looks like so awesome, Zelda U. And when Twilight Princess came out, I was like jaw-dropping when that, like, just seeing the first trailer. Everybody just cheered for that game to come out. If you go back to like E3 2004, 2003, I believe. I just know they showed that game early, and then they made so many delays.
Yeah.
Let's see. As for a new Wii console, new Nintendo console, 2017 looks like it could be the year, or 2018, because Nintendo likes to do a game do a system every 5 years.
2017, I believe, would be 5 years.
Yeah.
Plus, with the Wii U sales, I'm pretty sure they're just giving us what we want now, just so that we won't be pissed when they release a new console like 1 year early.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of things missing in Twilight Princess, like especially with items. You use it once and that's it. Like a lot of items have no use for them. Like the spinner, you use it in one temple and that's it. Like
Well, you
Well,
could get some hard pieces, but it's kind of a boring item.
yeah, the ball and chain was nice for one castle, one dungeon, and but it did make a great weapon at least. That was the only good thing about it. I was so happy to actually use something so big like that, like as a weapon.
We had three types of bombs: bombs, water bombs, and these super slow bomb bugs. They should have increased the speed and made it like a bomb chew. Actually, why didn't they just put a bomb chew in it? I don't see the point of a bomb bug or whatever it's called.
I don't know. If they would do something different with Twilight Princess, then put it on the 3DS, I would be fine. Like change it up a bit, make it more fun and interesting.
Nintendo only tweaks things. They don't seem to really change in the remakes. Like they barely
which
have
is
one
kind of a
new
bad thing, kind of a good thing.
Unless if they can fully remake the game, like how they let's see, what game did they fully remake? Did they do any like
There
actual
was
remakes?
something, I think. There was something, I think.
Wind Waker was kind of when they removed side quests and added some new items.
I mean, if they would take the game, take out all the stuff everybody hated about it, change it up, maybe I don't know, not add a dungeon, but
No
do
more
something.
dungeons.
Yeah.
There's plenty. Maybe
So-
like remake some of the dungeons.
I hated doing the tier thing in a sense. Actually, that kind of got boring.
Yeah.
Go find the tiers. I mean, doing it once is fine, but multiple times gets kind of irritating.
The tiers could be slightly improved if those tear droplets came to you much faster when you killed a bug, and the bugs didn't constantly dig into the ground. It would still be boring, but it wouldn't be as aggravating. And if they could find a new use for the wolf, that would be a whole lot better. Because the wolf was just like a chore. Also, there needs to be some more side quests. In the second half of the game, there was no I don't think there was any new side quests to do except find the 20 cats. That wasn't that fun.
And also, what?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
No, you can go.
No, you go
No, you
first.
All
Yeah,
right.
you go first.
So,
I'm just sitting here
But,
being quiet.
I was gonna say, I believe in Wind Waker they added like some quests, and so they might do something similar where they add quests. But the problem is that Nintendo doesn't really change too much with their remakes, like you said. But in some ways that's to appease people because people get really upset when they do change things. Like even if it's for the better. Like people got upset about the Wind Waker having the fast sale and all that stuff. They got really upset about it. And so I think that's kind of what's preventing Nintendo from like adding this new stuff with remakes in general.
Jeez, Nintendo, just add a second quest. Bam! Both parties are happy. Like, in a second quest, you can add some new items or whatever. You don't have to just increase the difficulty. That's one thing I loved about the original. It was not only great, it had a second quest. It was like, wow, no other game ever did this.
I'm surprised they didn't remake Link to the Past. Like Did,
I think they have.
did.
they have?
I
Link
think they did.
Between Worlds.
Well, no, I think they actually have at some point, like, made a remake of it.
No, I
Oh
was
wait,
gonna
there's
say,
also the Four Swords. Don't forget that package deal with the new different graphics.
oh yeah, okay. DeAndre, did you want to say something?
Not this moment, but I am agreeing with what you guys are saying, though.
What Zelda game is your favorite of the series?
Still Ocarina of Time.
Just Andre, I mean.
Oh, for me? So far the only games I have played is Legend of Zelda 2. What was it? Adventure Link, I believe. Was it
Yep, the NES.
Yeah, and I have that in Hyrule Warriors.
Interesting. So you're old school and you never got into the new stuff.
Yeah, I have played the original before. It was pretty nice. Yeah. Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask did look interesting. Well, it is interesting. And, yeah.
Ow! That my eye!
Sorry, that
How
was my
did
What
brother
are you
Beautiful.
doing, Hyrule?
That was
What
my
are
brother
you
interrupting.
doing?
Sorry.
That's not me.
Sorry,
Yeah,
my brother
your mic was
interrupted
going
me.
crazy, so I thought it was
But
you.
what was it? Hold on. Oh my God, let me see what my brother wants.
Oh my
Hold
god.
on.
We now have to
Wow.
change the rating for the
No, this is good.
Violet.
Good, keep it on air. Don't take a break.
This is and
10 out of 10. Would watch again. Don't even edit it out. This
That's
is
where
good.
Arrow lost it. I guess I'll
Don't
take
even.
it.
Don't even.
We're experiencing technical difficulties.
Oh. Alright.
Why don't you just mute yourself for a while?
Alright, well.
I'm good.
Uh,
I dumbed down. Okay, I was gonna change subject to the Zelda Live Action.
oh, wait. Okay, dude.
Yeah, I was only asking him for his favorite Zelda game to see if it could relate to Twilight Princess, but since he didn't get into any of the recent ones, that topic is basically done with.
Alright, yeah, let's go on, I guess.
So Zelda Live Action, make it just like Super Mario Brothers, and we're good. I love that movie. Case closed. Curse anybody who don't like it. Actually, since I never seen Game of Thrones, which is kind of what they want to make. I hope you guys didn't see that. But it would be cool to have a drama / action / little bit of comedy for Zelda, and the thing
Hopefully
is,
more lighthearted, yeah, than Game of Thrones.
yeah, boobs all the time.
Well, yeah, that's what I need out of the Netflix show.
I mean, could you imagine Zelda just having her breasts
yeah,
just
I need
hanging
it.
out?
I would watch it. It would get 5 stars.
And then all of a sudden, Link and Zelda just making out for no. Like every time he says it, just start making out.
Why not? Why not? It's not like kids play Zelda or anything.
Yeah.
Hopefully, yeah, but more lighthearted.
What was I gonna say now? I kind of forgot.
I never saw Game of Thrones, so I can't compare it to that. I know what kind of. I'm wondering if Link should talk. I've been debating with
Yeah, that's what I
not.
wanted to talk about. Will Link talk, or will he just be the silent protagonist?
I really
No, I'm
hope
saying-
he doesn't talk, but he might. And and it's not because I'm against him talking like some people are. It's because I feel they'll find some way to make it bad. They'll find some way to do it.
Or his voice will be annoying or something. Like, no wonder he doesn't talk. His voice is so annoying. Put a spell on him where he can't talk.
I see. Oh, they could actually do that if fans don't like his voice. They were like, "Quick, let's cast a spell on Link so that I can only do those weird noises."
I was actually thinking about making a parody one time, where I'll start talking with my annoying voice, and they're like, "Dude, your voice is so annoying. Make a magic spell and let him not talk ever again." And then, oh, that's it. That's why Link has only his screeches.
Well, in Wind Waker, it technically talks. It's just mumble.
And the meow.
Well, Meow's not talking, but he says, "Come on!" And like when he's calling his partner in the one temple.
Come on. Actually, I should do a video on the top 5 best voice acting by Link.
I think there's only like 5.
Exactly.
Oh, I could actually work on that. I've been wanting to do a whole bunch of Zelda projects for this channel.
Yeah, I'm doing. I have an idea for another Zelda video. Anyways, back to the topic of Zelda Live Action or Twilight Princess.
We're on the hot. We already finished the Twilight Princess. Anyways,
Somebody said in the comments that
I
somebody said in the comments that a Wii U remake would be better for Twilight Princess.
Nah.
Why is he?
No.
No, because like
imagine
because
the
there's
next one.
already. Oh, you go.
Imagine the next gen, higher graphics, maybe.
4K.
I don't think Nintendo would go 4K, but they might go 2K because they like to go one step down. But then again, if the new consoles don't make a new system, I heard they might just like do a cloud update or whatever update. Then Nintendo would finally catch up in the graphic department and power.
Nintendo needs to do a lot of things if they want to win the audience. More hardcore games, more games besides the original first party. I mean, they kind of lost all their third party.
Mm.
Go.
What I was gonna say, real quick, was is that I don't think they'll be releasing Princess for like a remake on consoles pretty much ever again, and that's only because they already have
say
the
never.
remake. And that's
Nintendo likes to always do it.
they have the remake, and I feel like the reason why it wouldn't be better on Wii U or even for the next console is because like there's no point to it really, because it came out on Wii, it came out on GameCube, and the whole reason for it being on new 3DS would be to have that Zelda game on the go. I guess would really be the only real reason for it. But like if it's already on console, re-releasing it on console that plays Wii games, in fact, would kind of be useless.
Oh yeah, that's an extra good point. The fact that we can still play Twilight Princess on the Wii. So
On
that
the Wii U.
yeah, well you know what I mean.
Yeah, all you had to do is put the game in the Wii U console, and you can play it on the Wii U.
Yeah.
I also heard that you can actually play GameCube on the Wii U, but you gotta do some kind of modding. But basically, it works. Nintendo just has to enable
I
it.
do that. Well, it's technically not legal, as much piracy is, but
It's my system. I can do with whatever I want. It's not like
I
no.
already did it with my system. I'm here playing GameCube games with a Pro controller, but
Hey, do you know
yeah.
how? I have a question. Any way to modify Skyward Sword so I can actually use a controller?
That would be awesome.
There is no way to do that now, unfortunately.
Curses! One day, just one day, I'll get that dream to come true.
Yeah, why not remake Skyward Sword, but actually not a remake, just updates so you can use the Pro controller. Because waving my hand around just to play Skyward Sword was so boring, the game got out of sync all the time, and I got bored playing the game. That was like the most boring Zelda game I ever played. Took me forever to finish it.
You never played Phantom Hourglass or Spirit Tracks, I see.
I never beat. Actually, wait, I still had to play Phantom Hourglass. I have beat almost Spirit Tracks, except that boss is kind of hard. Oh yeah, somebody said in the comments by Max Lopez, this is the comment. Read it. Okay, we read it.
Oh, by the way, I want to go back to the whole live action non-talking Link. I don't know the name of it, but I've seen plenty of horse movies where I could feel their emotions. I mean, horses don't talk, but I still felt their emotions and loved it. So Link just has to display those emotions, and I can still interact with a non-talking hero.
So
Yeah.
he's a horse now?
Well, he was a wolf, so why not a horse?
He's a horse now.
They should
The
put
day-
Navi in the movie, TV show.
No, I'm canceling all my subscription on Netflix now.
Hey, listen, go here. Hey, listen, go here.
Yeah, you should start every phrase with "Hey, listen."
If Link smacks Navi, then yes, I will watch it.
And then show his tits.
Yeah, that's what everyone came for.
Tits or GTFO.
Specifically, Link's.
And then somehow he starts effing Malon, Zelda.
Yeah, of course they have to add all the.
Yeah.
Wait, that's something. you're thinking about.
That reminds me of something.
What's that bird creature from Wind Waker? Yes, too.
I don't remember. That kind of brings actually a good discussion point. What characters do you think are going to be in the show?
Oh yeah. Well, Zelda, Ganondorf, Link.
I mean, Zelda, Ganon. I mean, obviously
Epona
Ganon
has to come in. That's a
Link, but like.
even
But
though
like, what
Epona's not a
characters
character.
besides
sorry.
like the very main ones do you think will show up? I think Sheik will probably show up at some point.
Tingle!
Tingle.
Who's gonna play Tingle?
They gotta have the guy from Game of Thrones will play Tingle. What's his name? Peter Dinklage. There you go.
We're just gonna.
Wait, how about Danny
What kind of
DeVito?
actors are they putting?
Danny DeVito.
Yes,
I
he
would
is short
watch.
guy.
I would watch it just for Tingle if it was Danny DeVito.
How
Can you imagine him going, "Weep up"?
Imagine him going Loompa.
I know another actor that could work. I'll have to look up his name, but he's basically an actor that says that he never ever wants to play like a elf from a Santa kind of movie. He'll play any other kind of midget, but he won't do a elf.
Are you talking about that short black guy?
No, he's not
Oh.
black.
I was thinking the guy from Bad Santa.
Bad Santa.
I mean, but let's like going back. Malon might be in it. They'll probably add like new characters because.
I'm still waiting for a Zelda. I'm still waiting for a Zelda game that comes after Majora's Mask, where Link and Malon are a thing.
Wait, what about the annoying owl? Do you think they'll put him somehow in the live action series?
He'll probably be somewhere in there. Yeah,
Well,
but
at least-
I'm wondering if like the games that are in separate universes will have characters in it, because probably not. You would think, right? Like, I would assume Medley would not be in. I would assume Link's grandma, all that stuff would not be in. Like Wind Waker characters, I would assume they wouldn't be in.
That would be nice
I
having
would've-
his grandmother in, though.
I
Actually,
would kind of assume even Majora's Mask characters would not be in, despite the fact that that's not really an alternate universe. But anyway, like, I mean, maybe Skull Kid might show up at some point. Maybe he'll be like some evil guy for a while as a plot twist.
I got the
Actually-
name. Peter Dinklage was the guy I was thinking about.
Yeah, that's what I said. Peter Dinklage.
I was gonna
Would,
say something. Maybe they should take all the characters from, like, all the different stories, somehow put it together. Like, somehow put Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, Ocarina of Time, like, somehow in the story, but not like a timeline thing. But like,
Something up, basically.
yeah, like one day there was a big flood and Link had to go do something and blah blah blah. Flood ended. 40 days and 40 nights. Wait,
Say 2 of every race.
What? 2 of every.
Kokoris, Dukas, Gorons, etc.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure we'll have like all the creatures from Zelda in there too.
oh yeah, the Moblins.
Do we have to save them? Ah, you're talking about Tito in the movie. I
Oh.
thought you were talking about the 40 days and 40 nights thing.
No.
Oh.
Um,
Oh boy.
discussion's going everywhere.
Someone's offended. Just kidding.
Quick,
I am
somebody
back.
get this guy a map. A Zelda map.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
I am back.
We
Yeah,
were just
they'll-
talking
they'll
about live
totally-
action.
I guarantee the first episode they will somewhere work in the
Oh,
line.
yeah.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Oh God.
Somewhere
Oh,
in the
God.
first episode, it will be there. I 100%.
By an old man.
100% bet
Yeah.
money on it, guarantee.
That
my
and
God.
Link's gonna be sleeping. Link will be sleeping in the first
The
episode.
Yeah, he's always been
Maybe.
lazy. Wait, they should do it like this. First, he wakes up in his uncle's bedroom.
That's
Has to
wrong.
travel to the.
I don't like
That's-
this already.
Wait, he has to go to save Zelda, but he can't go alone. He has to talk to the old man to get the sword. I mean, work 2 different storylines into one.
Yep.
That would be a lot cooler instead of like just somehow hearing a voice go to the temple, and then I mean, why not get the sword from the old man after waking up?
Old man, that's not a sword. That's a. Oh my God.
Take the dildo with you. It'll be used for later.
Oh my God.
Oh
my
well, I was gonna say something. I forgot.
hmm?
No, you can go.
Oh, I was thinking like in live action Zelda thing. Like, you think Link will still keep his silence?
Yeah, we were
I
just
can't-
talking about that earlier. Actually, we were thinking he probably has to talk or some magical spell in which he cannot talk at all.
I was thinking like animal movies where you could see their expressions and you could still enjoy it. So Link doesn't necessarily have to talk, basically, as long as he does the motion good.
Yeah.
Actually,
I mean-
no. Oh, were you about to say something?
No, go ahead. I might say it later.
Alright, so I actually had another place to take this conversation. Do you think the show will be like its own original storyline, or do you think it'll play out like stories of the games,
I
like
think
kind of
both.
like how Sonic X did like stories of the games?
I think they'll do
But
both.
Sonic Boom is an original
Maybe.
show. Do you think it'll be like an original, or like a mix of both? Like, yeah.
Because you can't come up with. There's only, 17 Zelda games, I think?
That's enough to make a hearty
There will
amount
be
of episodes.
17.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
enough to make a pretty good amount of episodes, though.
True.
yeah, it depends how you do it, though.
Yeah.
I mean, how are they going to do Link going to a dungeon, getting an item, and.
Well, they
going
can do
to
that pretty
defeat a
easily.
boss?
I can see them doing it pretty easily, actually.
Yeah.
Like having him go through like a dungeon setting, like fighting enemies, all that stuff.
Oh, here's what I wanted to say, actually. I think it would be better to do a CGI Zelda than a actual
Yeah.
live
Yeah.
action. CGI would be a
Yes.
lot better.
CGI, anime, who cares? Just make it something
Or a
like that.
cartoon, like
Yeah, I would have rather had CGI, but
they did Turtles well better in 2000 than they did in 1990s, didn't they? I mean, it was more violent and more action than the original.
Yeah, I know which one
Yeah.
you.
The
2012 and 13, I think. But I forget when it started, but I know 2012 and 13 was the great Turtles.
connection. I think I lost connection. I'm back.
hmm
But you guys heard what I was saying about Turtles.
Turtles. Uh, I guess. Possibly.
I lost my place.
I wonder how when it comes to dungeons, would that make a whole episode, or should that be 10 minutes long? I wonder how they should handle a dungeon in a live action.
I don't know. How would they even do a dungeon in any Zelda? I mean, in any show. Did they ever do that where somebody had to go save somebody in a dungeon?
Mm, I don't think they did.
I mean, usually
Oh.
they can do that in like a few not a few shots, but half an hour.
Yeah.
Well, whatever happens, this Zelda show needs to happen. Like, we need to move forward to finally get some decent Zelda into the TV series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Decent Nintendo into the series. We haven't even had a decent video game movie yet, except for Wreck-It Ralph, but that was custom.
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
wasn't that wasn't like made by a video game company, obviously.
I think they should do a Mario
Well-
live action like after this, if it goes well.
Mm,
Oh God.
I mean, they-
well,
well,
Hey,
actually,
well,
I just remembered. To be fair, Square Enix made a pretty good Final Fantasy movie that was CGI. I completely forgot about that.
they messed up on the first Mario movie ever, but I'm sure they can do a better one. I mean, I loved the Super Mario Brothers movie. I know a lot of people hated it, but I actually loved it. I mean, yeah,
Oh gosh, that
different,
movie.
but
That movie though.
I would still
I
watch
mean-
it now. I should watch it tonight,
Oh my
actually.
gosh. I was so confused after I watched the movie. I was just so confused, and I just either threw it through the disc somewhere or just hid it away where I couldn't find it. And today I found it.
I was disappointed in one sense at that movie. I was like, okay, something's gonna happen. Like, I mean, at the end of the movie, it looked like there was gonna be a sequel, and no sequel ever came
Nope.
out.
Nope, because reviews. Critics it didn't like it. Well, I don't know. I have no idea what the directors were thinking when they did this.
They were smoking a little bit too many mushrooms.
Maybe. Just maybe, but heck, I mean, they did do live.
I just found actually one game to movie that actually works. Resident
Well,
Evil, the CGI version. The first Resident Evil movie is considered passable, but the CGI movie was actually really good. Not sure if you've seen it or not.
The what movie? Sorry.
It's called Degeneration. I'm not sure about Damnation. I can't remember which one is which, but one of those two is like really good as a CGI movie for Resident Evil. But other than that, I haven't seen any like great video games to movies yet.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, every time they do a movie-based game, it all sucked.